we have Coach Alex Thomas here, Coach of Humble Lion. Coach, disappointed day I know, based off of your home form. 1-0 today against a fellow relegation rival. Talk us through the match before we get into it.
Disappointed in a sense, yes, but nevertheless, we never lost the game. We get a point out, right? But that keep us in the running same way, And yeah, at home we won the 3 points, but we never get it. But we get a point and it's a plus.
Slow start today, Coach. You were 1-0 down at halftime. Talk us through that half.
Yeah, we came out very lethargic, slow. The energy level was down. But if the second half was much, much, much better, and if we showed that in the first half, the scoreline would have been much different. But nevertheless, such is the nature of the game.
As you said that now, Coach, we move on to second half. Second half, you came out blazing and you won a penalty. The game got 1-1. Where you think your side went wrong, where you couldn't go on and spur the team on to go and grab these 3 points today?
It's not say where the team went wrong. It's just that we never get to score the second goal. If you see that we were going at Dunbeholden, a well saved goal from the Dunbeholden defender, and we go at them and they stood still and defend well.
Coach, we're looking on the finishing today. As you mentioned, you have numerous chances, especially in the first half. What's going wrong now with Steven? He was a man in form. He's still scoring, but he's still not, capitalizing on most of his chances that could, be a positive victory for you today.
Yeah, Steve is one of the experienced players who have been leading the charge. He has to just get refocused and get back his footing and go again.
Coach, and I would think that you're aware now that Mullins won today, so now you have slipped back sadly into the relegation zone. What can you say to motivate your lads now and the boys and the fans?
Nothing changed. You always have to stay positive. It's been like this from day one, and we have to stay positive on the next game. Mullins win, yes, that is good for them, but we have to stay on. We have to focus on the next game, which is racing, and it's going to go right down to the tail end, the last game.
Coach, as you mentioned that you're going to battle against Racing, you know that Mullins won against Racing. You look forward to this match now, Coach. Should we say no? That is a must-win game, Coach, based off of the result that Mullins had against them.
Yeah, must win, yes, but if you cannot get the 3 points, we get a point, and it's just the get a positive result and bring it home to the last game. We cannot focus on even the Mullins. We have other teams that are close right there. You have Chapperton, you have Harbour View, you have the same Dunbeholden. So it's not only Mullins alone. It's like 5 teams fighting for their life.
As I mentioned that, Coach, are you more worried that is so many teams around you, or it gives you more belief to know that there are more teams that you can jump above?
Oh no, we don't use those type of words. Worried, this is the job that we do every day, and as I said, we have to focus on what we can control, and what we can control is the games that come in next week.
Final note, Coach, any words that you want to share to your fans who, you don't want to use this word, but not visibly pleased. I wouldn't say that they're upset, but they're a little bit, we're going to use the word worried, that that you're in this position with 2 games to go. What can you say now to motivate them?
Yeah, that is the fans. They know, no, everybody gonna be uncomfortable right now and worried right now, And but for me, I know what we can do, and we have to. At the end of the result, at the end of the day, everybody will be smiling and happy. But the journey is never easy. It's always a tough journey. Since I've been here, it's always a tough journey, and we have moved from stage one to stage two. And we put in the work. When I came here, it was dim. I know there's little light shine at the end of the tunnel, so we have to stay positive, stay and keep working.
All right, here we have it, Coach Alex Thomas. Thank you, Coach, for this interview, and wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man, blessings.